Good evening, sweetie. How are you?
You creeping for something?
No.
Okay.
So, it's our sea day now, isn't it?
It is a sea day.
Between, where were we yesterday?
Bisbee,
and tomorrow we're in Klaipeda. Well,
yeah.
We're actually 20 miles away from Klaipeda.
stopped the ship
at lunchtime, just before lunchtime. So we'd just been sort of hovering out here, not moving anywhere.
It's very unusual. We've never had this situation before.
No.
But it is what it is, really.
And apparently we're sailing in the early hours.
And coming out later than anticipated.
Yeah, 9:30 tomorrow, which is quite interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be quite different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had a lazy day today because our clocks went forward an hour last night. They went back an hour the night before, forward an hour the night before that. So we've gone forward, back, forward.
Even the staff are getting confused, aren't they?
3 days in a row.
Doesn't help.
A bit confused. So we did that. So we had a lazy morning, didn't we? We got up late. Then we did our sport. Yes. Well, before that we had coffee, didn't we?
We did have coffee.
Coffee. In Raffles.
But we did do sport.
We did. And
yes.
What happened?
I think I beat you somewhere along the line with something.
You did in the final of the quoits.
Yeah. Where's that coming from? Anyway.
You were very good.
Apparently.
Yeah. Then we had to sort of quickly get ready for our loyalty lunch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we really enjoy these loyalty lunches. We had lovely people on the table, didn't we? Really nice company.
Some from the Isle of Wight and some from Cornwall.
Cornwall, yeah. And it was a bit dry, wasn't it, to begin with?
Well, it was until you asked for some top-up. And then I asked for a top-up.
Yes, and then the ladies from Cornwall got extra as well.
They did.
And the gentleman across the way. So, yeah, it was a bit dry, but the food was not to my liking.
It was fine. There was nothing wrong with it. It was, I had cod in the most amazing sauce. It was really, really nice. It's just that it wasn't to your liking.
No, there were 3 starters. There was a chicken one, and I don't eat chicken. There was a trout one, and I'm allergic to it, so I can't have it.
Yeah.
And the other one was beetroot.
Yeah.
Beetroot, no soup today. And then the main course should have been really nice because it was lamb rump. And I like my lamb, but it was tough and there was a lot of fat on it.
Bit of an old sheep, was it?
It was an old moo, bah. And all you could taste in the meat was lamb. It wasn't lamb. You couldn't taste lamb. All you could taste in the meat was mint. No flavour in meat. And pudding, your pudding?
I didn't like the banoffee, whatever it was.
I liked it, and it was banana ice cream as well. But we didn't have the option of cheese and biscuits this time.
No, they dropped out. But there you go. We had a nice table. We had a nice time. Yeah. And then we went from there back to do more sport.
Shuffleboard.
Shuffleboard, yeah.
And I got knocked out in the first round. Nothing
unusual there. And I think I got to the final.
You did. You did very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. And then we came back and slept.
Yeah, we had a bit of a kick.
Slept the wine off from earlier. And now, as you can see, we're all dolled up because it's formal night number 3. Yeah? So we're meeting up with Bob and Holly one minute ago in Anderson's for a pre-dinner drink. And then we'll see where the night takes us.
Yeah, because we're not entirely sure what we're doing.
No, not at all. So, see you later. For dinner this evening we had some very interesting starters, followed by soup, and then I had arancini balls for the main course, whilst Lindsey had liver, and for afters we ended up with cheese and biscuits. After a few of these, it was time for bed. Before we arrive in Klaipeda, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to our channel. Oh, and give us a thumbs up. It really helps and costs you nothing. Good morning and welcome from a very, very sunny Klaipeda. It's gorgeous out here today. I was just having a look around the port area and the marina and then noticed these guys. Wow, what a welcome. And on the other side of the ship, this is what you've got. Beautiful countryside. I love this place. So we just bought some tickets, haven't we, Lindsey?
Yes.
For the little train. And we're on a noddy train now, ready to go around Klaipeda. I just have my glasses. Ooh, it's so sunny and warm here, it's lovely.
Klaipeda is the third largest city of Lithuania. It is located at a junction of the Baltic Sea.
Let's just say it wasn't the most interesting of train rides that we'd had, and I wouldn't recommend it if you ever go to Klaipeda. It was quite a long journey, but there was nothing really to see on it, just sort of shopping streets. We've got off our little train. My back's now, waking up again. Because it was quite, wasn't it, Linz?
A bit bumpy.
A bit bumpy, yeah.
The cobbles weren't good.
But the weather's a lot better than the last time we were here.
It is.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
And this is the famous square where Hitler made a speech, and they turned that statue to face the other way, just to be rude to him.
Yeah.
So after our disappointing ride on a little train, we set off on foot to explore Klaipeda. And look what we came across. These beautiful little parks, and while we were there we noticed that there was a group of ladies planting them out with flowers. The last time we visited it was pouring with rain, and we were determined this time to walk along the riverbank and explore a small area full of little bars and cafes that we thought would be great on a lovely day like today. The ship M52 Stuvis is a minesweeper and was built in 1957 and operated by the German Navy. She was handed over to the Lithuanian Naval Force in 1999 and in 2021 was converted to the Lithuanian Sea Museum, which presents the history and mission of the ship as well as its significance while serving for the Lithuanian Naval Force. We continued our exploration along the riverbank, where we found everything from floating restaurants to square-rigged sailing ships. So this ship was built in 1948 in Finland and was gifted to the Lithuanians as war reparations for the Russians. Along the riverbank we also found a 3D plan of the town and some more beautiful fountains. There's quite a few interesting little places around, though, aren't there? Like,
Lots of nice little cafes, lots of little parks.
yeah.
There's various boats to look at. Certainly the one that we just come past is the three-masted sailboat, which is very interesting. It's now a restaurant, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's not somewhere where you can necessarily go in and just have a look around.
No.
But it's very nice to photograph. They're still doing a lot of work around the central part here.
But they've got a lot further on than when we were here 2 years ago, haven't they?
Yeah.
And they're starting to get their act together because they're coming out of a long history of communist rule, and when we know from when we spoke to the tour guide last time, they just appreciate their freedom and they're making the most of it, aren't they?
Yeah. So I think the next job is to do something really important and do a bit of market research.
What, into beer or coffee?
I think it might be a bit early for beer, but perhaps we can find somewhere that does coffee first of all.
We need to get out of here. So I
that
think
wasn't you, was it?
No, it wasn't me.
Are
I
you sure?
think they're pumping sewage out of somebody's front door and it just got a terrible waft over it. Bye, we'll see you later. On the way of our search for refreshment, we came across some more interesting statues, and then we headed to the other side of this historic bridge where we could see the beautiful banks of the rivers and try and find some elusive cafes. After our lovely cups of coffee that we just had, which was Lavazza coffee, we decided that as this place is quite nice, here we are, that's where we are. I wouldn't like to try and pronounce it, but it's something like a milk merges. That we decided we'd have a beer, and Lindsey's just about to try this for the first time. So tell us what you think, darling.
Oh, that's nice. Would go really well with a
Crisps?
crisps. Yeah.
Ah, wow.
Cheeky snacks.
Cheeky snacks. I'll just turn the camera around. As I'm holding this in my right hand and trying to drink in my left hand, it could be quite difficult because Lindsey's busy at the moment. I just don't want to spill any beer. Oh, that's really nice, Lindsey, isn't it?
Morning, Klaipeda Lithuania, enjoying the beautiful sunshine,
26 degrees.
and pouring the rain at home.
Oh, really? That's great.
The end.
Thank you. So, Louisa has just stopped here while we're having a beer and she's showing me her nails. Look at this. This is fantastic for all the countries you're going to. Thank you so much, Louisa. Say hi to everyone.
Hi, everybody.
There, wonderful, thank you. So as we were hunting for another bar, we bumped into Bob and Holly. Yes, we did. So we came back to the bar we'd been at previously and had a bite to eat and another beer. After all, it'd be rude not to. On the way back to the ship, we bumped into some more items of interest, and then I decided to go all arty with my camera. So this is the foot swing bridge. The two guys turning the handle. I guess it was pouring with rain, it wouldn't be a very good job, would it? And so we were able to walk across the little bridge and head our way back to where the ship was docked. On the way back to the ship, we passed even more interesting sculptures, until Bob got so excited he just couldn't control himself anymore. What have you got, Lindsey? Coke. And I got Diet Coke. Don't really know why. Well, I probably do. So, Lindsey, it's just before dinner.
Yes.
On Klaipeda Day.
Yes.
And you've got another new drink to try, haven't you?
Yes.
What you got now?
This is a mermaid pink.
Mermaid pink. Gin.
Yeah. It smells.
A large one.
Yeah.
Don't frown like that. You scared the living daylights out there. So, what are you thinking?
It's alright actually.
What are you getting?
Strawberries.
Just strawberries. So does it taste pink?
And lemony, citrusy.
Does it taste pink?
Yeah, there's a pink taste to it.
So it's quite good then.
Yeah, fine.
I'm just going with the bog standard, classy. Here we go. Oh shit! Nearly made a mess. Hendrix, perfect serve. What are you having for your entree this evening, Fab?
What is that, Florida? I'm having a Lancashire hot pot. Now, I didn't say Lancashire, did I?
No.
Lancashire, right?
Lancashire, yeah,
Okay.
that's right, yeah.
Lancashire. It's hot pot, like hot pots. Hot. Not a hot pot.
Hot pot.
Hot pot.
What's that, Holly?
Hot bomb.
Oh, it's great, this is.
So, Kenneth,
Yes, darling.
what do you think of your meal so far?
Rubbish. No, it's been very nice. So the pate was really nice. Could have done with a little bit more toast to go with it, but really nice flavours. And then I just had my French onion soup, and the flavour was really nice. Could have done with a little bit more cheese on top for me.
Did you manage to eat it all, or did you spill it down your front?
No, I managed to eat it all. No spillages
Well
tonight.
done. I'm very impressed.
No, it's very good because that's because there wasn't much cheese. It's when you got the cheese and it all sort of goes everywhere.
Does it?
It goes everywhere. And now I'm looking forward to my main course of Lancashire hot pot and looking forward to Holly's risotto.
So, Ken, you go first. What have you thought about your meal tonight?
I've really enjoyed it. The pate was good. The French onion soup was good. The Lancashire hot pot was lovely with carrots and peas.
A Lancashire what?
Hot pot.
Hot pot.
No, hot pot.
Yeah, okay. Lindsay, what did you think of your meal tonight?
It was very good. Really enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
So Holly, you've had something for the first time tonight.
You?
What did you think of your hat pat?
My hot pot was quite good.
Oh, good. And you, Bob?
Now you have an accent.
And you, Bob? How was your hat pat?
I am. Is your Boston accent now? I had a hot pot and it was very good.
Good. First time ever.
Yes.
And also on the menu tonight, Lindsay's favourite, creme caramel. And now, off to the theatre for one of Lindsay's favourite shows, Dance Destination. Good evening. So we're actually sat outside at the moment on the prom deck, and it's 12:15 at night.
And not a breath of wind.
No, not
Anywhere.
a breath of- and it's hot.
It's just like being in the Mediterranean, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's really warm and sultry. So I just thought we'd have a little bit of catch up with what we've done tonight.
Dinner was good tonight. Lots of different choices to, is it, should we have this? Should we have this? We like this? We like this? It was very good. Very nice.
The only creme caramel, creme caramel, the sauce was a bit like bitter, wasn't it?
It was for you. I was alright with it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It was alright though. Oh, dinner was good. So then from there we went in to see the show. What was the show, Lindsay?
Dance Destination, and I have to say, it was very good. I think perhaps one or two of the performers are not quite as good as some of the others that we've seen in the past. But that's just being hypercritical, really. It was a good show again. Yeah, we enjoyed
Quite
that.
young though, some of them, aren't they?
Yeah, they are quite young.
Yeah, but they're very, very good.
Yeah, they're good.
And then from there we went out and met up with Bob and Holly up in the process, didn't we?
Had a quick drink, watched the sun go down.
Yeah.
Which zoomed out, it just went
Oh yeah,
whoosh.
whoosh straight down, yeah.
Yeah,
And then from there we went to the quiz. We didn't do very well. We did do quite well, but we didn't do very well. The top score was 10, and we got 6.
Yeah, it's
So
not
we
bad,
weren't too bad for us. And there were a lot of questions, a lot of teams with less than us.
Yeah.
I think we're about 4th or 5th actually.
Were we?
Yeah.
Out of 14.
Out of 14, so we did quite well. Yeah.
So now it's just a case of trying to cool down.
Well, it got really, really hot up there in the buffet. I had some bratwurst, currywurst sausage, and poppadoms and rice. How many do you have, Linz?
I had a mayonnaise roll. That's a weird combination, isn't it?
And then we had a glass of water each, because tried to cool down a bit.
Well, this is nice sat here.
We thought we'd stroll along the prom for our tiffin lunch tomorrow. First time ever in 17 cruises on Aurora.
And we've got deck sports and we've got choir.
Deck sports, choir, progressive quiz. I don't know how we're going to get it all in.
No, I don't think we're going to manage the quiz.
No, not somehow. But yeah, so I might turn the camera around and just have a look if we can see the sky, because there's still a bit of light out there, isn't there? There's still a bit of light over there.
It's
with
black.
Clouds. Well, we'll see. The camera never lies. I'll try it and we'll see what happens. Anyway, night from us and we'll see you in the morning. Night. So I did try the camera, and as you can see, Lindsay was right again. Oh well, I'll be right one day, I suppose. Anyway, let's look forward to what happens on the next video. Next time we enjoy another busy day at sea, we take an organised tour on a tram and riverboat to Rostock, and Lindsay finally gets a big German sausage.